working with animals who come, like Freddie might come, and the owners are really worried that they're painful. It's trying to really work out what are they doing or not doing that lets you know that they're painful. What are the instances where you're...
Let's play here for a while. This is really helpful.
So you're sort of saying, you know, what, because I'm always trying to think, well, how will I know if I've made this dog better? Because what am I going to measure here? Because I think that the bit, Han, which you started about with our conversation was people that are really worried about their dogs being really painful. So worried they might even be putting their dogs to sleep, actually, because they're really worried they're painful, particularly because they've given them pain relief drugs and it hasn't made a difference. And so your case that you presented, how do I know if they're painful or not painful? One way is that if you know what behavior it is that you're wanting to change, and you give them what we know is an effective pain relief drug like Metacam, for example, Meloxicam, and it makes no difference, it's worth questioning whether they're really painful. And that's the point that I started. Now, it might be more complicated. There might be types of pain that are not responsive to it. But if your dog looks quite cheerful and its mobility is affected, but pain relief hasn't made much of a difference, I think that it really expanded to me what the differential diagnoses were. So by being able to say, well, actually, what is it? And I say, is it actually limping, or does it mind if you touch it? And they're like, well, no, what it does is just really slow to rise, and it really starts panting as it gets, you know, as it tries to walk up and down the garden. You know, you're looking at, well, actually, maybe that's just really hard work for that dog, and actually can't breathe all that well because of its laryngeal paralysis. So by digging down into those bits, I think that's one of the things that's a big difference for us as referral vets versus first opinion vets, is that 10 minutes of being able to chat about the history versus an hour of being able to chat is very different, or even an hour and a half, you know, where you can actually just sit with people and
I got to answer that. And the lovely Lynn hopefully will put a link to a PDF that we have called What Has Changed for My Dog. So it's a questionnaire guide off. You can fill it in and you can go with it to your vet. And if your vet